Well, I think it represents a number of things. First and foremost, a legacy for Jim Warsaw. I mean, he was very adamant when he started this program years ago that he would like to see more diversity, and particularly in female sports business executives. And I think provided us a kind of an annual rallying cry for that effort, and have seen over the years, not only the phenomenal women that we've had in the actual event itself, but also the female students who have come to our program, and then actually the male students who've grown to appreciate what the role of women in sports means both on and off the field. I think one of the issues that we've always tried to address is why women don't seem to want to help each other in the industry be successful, and the notion of mentorship and support. I can remember back a few years ago we were tackling that topic on the same day in Portland that a story was released in the Oregonian about criticisms about the way that Nike was supporting female executives, and we thought that was sort of symbolic of, here's a reason that this symposium should happen. I can also remember a great speech that Donna Lopiano, who used to run the Women's Sports Foundation, said. She's challenged us with this, and I think about it every year, is that she wishes there would come a day when this symposium wasn't necessary, that there didn't need to be a symposium devoted to a topic like women in sports, that it was a conference on sports where topics related to women would have a role, but it wouldn't be about women in sports. And so that suggests we're not there yet, and that's, I think, giving us permission to keep this going for at least a little while longer. And it's evolved, right? I mean, the first 10 plus years of this event was on campus in Eugene, and was very much developed by students for students. Made a calculated risk a few years back to take it to Portland for a number of reasons, and I think primarily was to gain visibility for it in the Portland market and to engage that community, which is largely in the product sector. But I think for students, it's another tangible interaction point with industry professionals. Certainly for the female students, it's a chance to see people that they aspire to be, and we've tried very hard in the last few years to get as many of our alumni back as well, in an effort to help connect sort of the last generation to the current generation of students. And I think for industry people, it's just a way that they can understand the role that the academic setting can play in their own professional development. I mean, there's plenty of ways in which you can network through technology, have a mentorship network, but there's a value in what academics bring to the table, and this forum, I think, for those who are industry people, is a great way to come back and have a chance to think again, which sometimes when you're working day to day in the business world, you're doing more than thinking, and so that's kind of a refreshing thing, I think, for our industry friends. I think the word I would use would be empowering. I think people walk away feeling excited about this space, that there's opportunity for both men and women in the world of sports business, with sort of a flavor of it being around women's sports, whether that's women in sports or for again our male students, understanding that if we've done our job correctly, and if we are training the next generation of leaders, a lot of those leaders are going to be women, which is a great thing. And to be able to effectively work in those environments and understand how to work collaboratively together, understand what some of the issues they face, which may be different than your male counterparts. So I think that word sort of serves a good moniker for what we've tried to accomplish.